Alright guys, this is Bergie1 here. Welcome back, I think. I don't know, it's been a long while, so I don't know if I can even say welcome back, but we are back. Why? Oh, because popular demand, of course, I gotta pump out those vids or else people get mad. Alright, so what we got here? We have our MLBA Season 3 team. We just drafted, and I got my roster, and we looking hot, and we popping off, and I'm gonna tell you guys what's up. So we got a team here, Gen 4 UU, because it's the best here. So we got first. We did not get first pick, but in the first round, we got our boy Mega Mawile. That's right. We got Mega Mawile round one. I think we had fifth overall, so it wasn't really that hard to get it, but we still got it, so that's hype. There was a lot of busted shit like Genesect and Mega Metagross. I don't know. Hat was kind of bad. I mean, in a bad way. Yeah. I told him don't allow this garbage, and he said I'm gonna allow it, and I said no, and he said okay. Stuff like what am I supposed to do? I tried my best. He wanted to allow stuff like Ho-Oh and Lugia, and I'm like no chance. Like yeah, the best thing he allowed was Genesect, just cause no, like it's not okay. But I mean, it was it's PP style, PPL style. So everything's points. Genesect, Darkrai, Metagross, Protein, Greninja. Like I don't know what is happening here. Like no, Deoxys speed. No, thank you. I don't want this in my draft. Aegislash. Why is Aegislash 21 points? Wait a second. Why is Aegislash 21 points? Okay. Oh well. This is Hats League. He gets to do what he wants. I can complain. I did complain. Nothing happened, but is what it is. But we got Mawile round one, so that's pretty hype. Mawile is a great Pokemon, great wall breaker, great stall breaker, sucker punch, play rough, swords dance, and thunder punch is the typical set. Ran in League, of course, we get to make our own sets though. We don't have to follow what's typical. So maybe I want to do some good shit. Run Stealth Rock, Pain Split, Toxic, and fucking Grass Knot. Yeah, maybe that's what I want. I want a defensive Mawile with Grass Knot because this takes on Swampert. Because Swampert's like, I have switching for free. I'm like, no, you don't. Catch this Grass Knot. Anyways, yeah, Mawile. You guys all know what Mawile does. Has pretty good coverage, Fire Feint, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, to pick up where it slacks for its resistances. Doing like 30% to every resist anyways, minimum, is nice. Like Mega Zone switches in and takes 30% from a play rough. It's like, why is that okay? It's not. Anyways, Mawile. Okay, so after Mawile, I'm sitting here thinking like, what's left? What is there? What pairs well with Mawile? What I really wanted was Salamence. Salamence is a perfect pair for Mawile, and it's a very good Pokemon right now with Supersonic Psystrike and Deep Dragon Dance. Astounding. So you know what we picked up? That's why, right? Latios, because Salamence was sniped, because it's a Salamence. And it was Battles, we have Latios. It's Zmon, it's our Zmon, so we can make use of that. We can use Dragonium Z. Okay, I'm gonna, wait, let me just do that so that I don't have to keep doing that. Dragonium Z, Calm Mind, it has Defog, of course Draco, Psychic, Surf, T-Bolt. You guys all know what Latios does. But I can run Dragonium Z, I can run Psychic Z, I can run Water Z for Surf if I want to catch something. It doesn't matter. Zmon is a beautiful Zmon. I can always run a Dragon Dance with Tectonic Rage as well, which sometimes people don't expect, which is nice. but it just does so many things. Scarf, Specs, Wall Breaker. It can do anything. Soul Do now, if I just want to run stabs and do good damage. Life Orb, of course. It can do anything. Has access to Trick, so I'm not forced to use my choice items. And it's just a good Pokemon in general. It gives me my team a little bit of speed, which I'm lacking with my Mawile. And my team in general is kind of lacking speed, as my teams usually do, since I draft a lot of bulky offense. It's just a good Pokemon in general, having access to a lot of moves, and being a reliable defogger. Well, I mean, semi-reliable, a fast defogger. Can I just say that? Is good. Is good. Let's just say it's good. You guys know it's good. All right. So next up, Jeff comes back to us to pick up Tyranitar. That's right. My big boy T-Tar. You guys know how I like T-Tar. T-Tar is a great Pokemon. Beautiful stats, defensive. Great Spadef Wall. Has Pursuit, which I always try to draft at least one Pursuit Trapper, just because stuff like Hoopa is a giant threat. Stuff, any sort of ghosts, Gengar, all big threats, and with a Chople Berry, T-Tar can easily eat up Focus Blasts. Only takes like 40% from a Focus Blast with a Chople Berry if it has defense investment, I believe. Kinda, probably. If it's not a Mega Mewtwo X, no, it lives Mega Mewtwo X with a Chople Berry Focus Blast. I know it does, because it's a god. Anyways, yeah, Tartarus, Sandstream, Rocks, Dragon Dance, or Breath, you know, kind of powerful too. Dragon Dance, access to a lot of things. Amazing move pool, has Ice Beam for Landorus and stuff, like pretty decent attack stat. Catch things off guard, like a Scissor with a Fire Blast. It's not forced to run one thing every match. It can be offensive, it can be defensive. It comes in on hits, and that's just what it's there for. It just does its job really well, and it fits the team nicely. With its this dark typing, I don't know why. Why is it? Because it just like it's the biggest answer to like a Latios, and I have it now, so it's not a threat anymore. Look, I just like T-Tar. It fits the team well. Let's just keep it at that. Next up, I'm sitting here looking at my team. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Why do I lose to any ground type? So you know what I do? That's right. I make a flying type. My boy Buzzwole. This is my favorite flying type in the game. Buzzwole, big, thick, godly. That's right. He's swole. He is swole. Swole, yeah. Anyways, Buzzwole is a great Pokemon. Big defense stat. Just because I just lost so much to stuff like anything Edgequake. Like an SD Garchomp literally just beat my team. But now an SD Garchomp has to use Dragonium Z to beat my team. How's it feel? That's right. Anyways, it has access to Roost, which is an amazing move on this thing at least. It walls almost any physical attacker. Mega Lopunny, yeah, it does nothing. Excadrill, yeah, it does nothing. I don't know, fucking Mawile, yeah, it does this whole health in one hit. But you know, we don't care, because we out here flexing. That's right. Anyways, it stabs. Hammer Arm is the best move it gets. Or we can run Superpower and lower our own attack. But it's okay, we got Beast Boost. Beast Boost is the busted ability that raises the stat that's the highest. Woo! Alright. Leech Life is also its best bug stab, so we're not running stabs at all this season is what I'm hearing. So we're running instead is stuff like Ice Punch and Fire Punch, and does it get Fire Punch? No, well we're gonna run HP Fire. We're gonna run it defensive a lot, I feel like. But offensive sets it does have. It's a great band user just because it has such a high attack stat and it can threaten stuff, anything, because Superpower, even though it does lower your attack, you get the 1 nuke off, and you get 2 off if you're banded, so it's nice. And we also run out of Scarf set because it doesn't have a terrible speed stat. It's really not the best speed stat, but it's not the worst in the world. Like it outpaces stuff like Bisharp, I think. Does it? Yeah, outpaces stuff like Bisharp, and that's nice. But it doesn't like face eight. If it was 81 speed, I'd be happy with it. But you know, it is what it is. With a Scarf, it outspeeds base 110s, which is nice. And it's just really thick, and it helps my team out a lot. Anyways, we out here. We used a lot of our points there. We have like, what's this? We used like what, 70 out of 120 points in this picks. So I tried to calm her down a bit. Okay, not really. We kind of picked something high point again, but it's a good one. It's a gooder. Don't worry. Roserade. Bam. Yeah. Roserade's a good Pokemon. I'm telling you right now. Roserade is a real nice one. Roserade is also one of our Zmons. That's right. Why? Because I had points and the rest of my mons didn't really fit Zmons, and it's not like a terrible Zmon or anything. Like it has kind of terrible coverage, but Technician, hidden powers, hits things like Scissors, hits things like Heatrans that would typically only take like 60% from a hidden power, but are now dying to it. Technician is busted. Anyways, with the Zmon, it can run Z Aromatherapy, which is nice. It can run Z coverage moves, which is nice. Poison Jab, you know. It does decent damage. So I'm thinking it's fast, kinda. Anyways, I didn't draft it as a Zmon. I just looked at it after and said, okay, this is a Zmon, I guess. What it is more of a spike stacker. You know, spikes, toxic spikes. It has synthesis. It has aromatherapy, as I said. Sleep powder, Sunspore, all nice stuff. And just more of like a offensive support mon, because Crobat got sniped. I just wanted Crobat, and then Crobat got sniped, so I picked this up. Spike stacking is always nice. My team is really offensive, so a spike stacking mon might be good. I'll probably run it as a lead sometimes, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't build in advance, man. You don't know me. You all do know me, is what I meant to say. Anyways, that's Roserade right there. Next up, we got... That's right, the Jelly. Jellicent, I didn't actually draft. No, I wasn't there, and I said, hey, Dougal, if I'm not on this, my turn, you can draft for me. So Dougal picked me this up. So this is gonna be Dougal for the season. It's a nice mon. I had it last season, used it a bit. It's not a terrible mon. I like it a bit. It's got taunt. It's a Trick Room setter, which is nice considering I have some slow threats like a Tyranitar, Buzzwole, Mawile. I have some slow threats that can make use of a Trick Room team, possibly. This is Trick Room 2, right? No, it doesn't. I mean, I guess it's a Latios. You don't want to run Trick Room on anyways. Anyways, a Will-O-Wisp, Scald, Recover, Toxic, you know what it does. It just sits there, soaks up some hits, maybe does a little bit of damage. Clearly not a lot. But it's a support mon that switches into bulky attackers. It's also a spin blocker, which is really nice considering I have so many hazards right now that I'm wanting to keep on my side of the field. Yeah, it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it beats things one-on-one, which is all I really need. Also, it's a water type with water absorb. And before this, you see what my Scald switch-in is? That's right, Latios and Roserade, which are actually really good Scald switch-ins, but they both lose to Ice Beam. And you know what move water types always have? That's right, Scald. Alright, next up on the list, we have part 2. Next up, we got... Oh, right. Here, you want to... So, I'm looking here. I'm looking at what's left for points. And then you see it in, like, all of these teams right here. and I think I have a T-Tar. You know it. We have Excadrill. I'm sitting here, it's like round 7. It is round 7 of the draft, and Excadrill's free, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't have the points for it, but I may as well take it. Because I have Sand, because it's such a good Mon in general. And of course, it's a Z-Mon, just because it's so busted as a Z-Mon with Sand, man. Swords Dance. We set up Sand of T-Tar. It's Smooth Rock or anything we want, really. And this thing just comes out and sweeps teams with Sandrush. That's all it does. We can run Band. We can run, as I said, Z-Move, Groundinium Z, with Earthquake, Groundinium, Ironium, Steelium Z with Iron Head. Beats Fairies. Just beats down teams in general, because its stabs are hard to resist, and if you do resist its stabs, you're dying to Rock Slide typically. I think that's how it works, right? Yeah. Anyways, it's a big Pokemon, hefty attack stat, fairly good HP. So, as everyone always memes, AV Excadrill, defensive Excadrill, look at that HP stat, what a god, he's so big, he's so tanky. As much of a meme it is, Assault Vest is an option, defensive is an option, Mold Breaker Toxic is an option. You know, I don't think anyone drafted Stall, but if they did, this would be a threat. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's mostly going to be brought, I think, as Sandrush Sweeper. What do you expect from an Excadrill? I have a T-Tar. It's going to be a Sandrush Sweeper, you're right. But it does have access to Rapid Spin as well, which is really nice, considering my team doesn't like hazards that much. Does it? I mean, it's neutral to hazard, everything hazards, but nothing really likes hazards. I don't want to get webs put up on me or something, you know. Anyways, so we're sitting at 7 Pokemon, and we have 14 points left. So I'm saying, like, okay, we're ending with the minimum amount of Pokemon, which is 9, because you have to have between 9 and 12 Pokemon, right? And we just didn't have enough points to make anything. So I decided I'm gonna pick up a Bronzong. Why? Because I'm kind of ground weak when you look at it. Like, my ground switching is Buzzwole and Latios, but Latios dies to any other physical hit that's not ground. So if the Pokemon has 2 typings, I'm dead. And Bronzong has Levitate, has the heat proof I can bring, like, ooh, they won't expect me not to have Levitate. I'm gonna bring it in against your Garchomp and take 100 and make you think I'm not Levitate. But yeah, you know what Bronzong does. Bronzong kind of sits there. He sets up rocks. He sets up Trick Room for me if I need it. Because I actually don't look bad for if I want to do a Trick Room team. I have Mawile, I have T-Tar, I have fucking Buzzwole. I said this already, but Trick Room is definitely a viable option for my team. Not the best option, but viable. But yeah, Bronzong is Bronzong. It's gonna set up rocks for me and just be a reliable switch into a lot of threats, especially something like stuff like Genesect and Mega Metagross that are in this. They don't have a lot of ways to touch Bronzong, Magearna, and Bronzong can come in and Bronzong can come in and click moves that it doesn't have to hit it. Toxic on the Magearna, we can do that. Anyways, Bronzong, my boy Gyro. It's not going to be named that all season. I just saw Gyro Ball and thought of Gyro. Alright. Last pick of the draft. We're sitting at, what was it, 5? No, 4 points. No. Bronzong was 8. We are sitting at 6 points. 6 points left. I'm thinking, time to send her home with my big boy. Look at my team. I'm thinking, I'm fairly weak to fire. I'm fairly weak to ground. I'm fairly weak to ice. I don't know. I'm just saying types at this point. But I pick up Houndoom. Why? Is it because it's good? Is it because it's a fun mon? No, it's just because I like it. I like dark types. I like Houndoom a lot. I draft Houndoom in the late stages of the game, a lot just as, I don't know, just a Pokemon I like. It's nothing really special. It doesn't have the best stats, but it can do some things. It has nasty plots. It has Sucker Punch and Pursuit, which is nice. People don't really think of Houndoom as a physical attacker, but it has a fairly nice attack stat with dark moves that make benefit of it. Fire Blast finishes off my Fire Water Grass core, which was nice and I liked. So I picked it up. It has fast taunt, fairly fast taunt. It's not the fastest Pokemon, as I said before. My teams aren't usually that fast. My speed tiers are actually completely ass. I just noticed this. Yeah, okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, it's a bad Stevant. I can run Flame Charge. No, I can't. But it has Pursuit, it has Sucker Punch, Super Fang, Toxic Taunt, Will-O-Wisp. A bunch of not terrible moves. A good support Pokemon, in my opinion. It's overlooked as a support Pokemon. It's kind of the way Crobat's a support Pokemon. It's fairly fast depending on who you look at, and it has a bunch of moves that work well when fast, as is Taunt, Destiny Bomb, that kind of stuff. And it's just a nice, I don't know, Flash Fire Pivot, because the only moves it's switching into is a Fire type move with Flash Fire, or a special like resisted hit, I guess. But I don't know, it's just a good Pokemon. It's not a good Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon I enjoy using, and that's what I'm here to do anyways. I'm not here to win the league. I'm here to have a good time. And if that means drafting Houndoom as my last Pokemon, I'm gonna draft Houndoom as my last Pokemon. Anyways, this is my MLBA Season 3 Team Builder. Expect more. I have to record every battle this season because I'm the most reliable recorder. I'm the most reliable uploader, my bad, sorry. So watch out for that. It's gonna start in what? A week or something? I'm not sure. I don't know. Just look out for videos. I'll put them up. Anyways, guys, you have a good day or a night or whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you later. That's right, it's Bergie1. Fuck me.